Hey everyone, welcome to Sarah in the Universe and welcome to a very special episode / movie review. Guys, I got the incredible opportunity to attend the Abigail premiere yesterday in LA. Incredible. This is my ticket from last night. Guys, thank you to One Iota for hooking it up. One Iota, they, allow fans to get tickets to red carpet premieres and award shows and all these things. I used to go prior to 2020 all the time, and I would go to a ton of events, but I never really got selected. And I think a couple of days ago, the day before the premiere, I seen the Abigail one. I was like, oh, maybe I should try, but I really didn't think I was gonna get chosen. And I got an email literally the day before the premiere hey, you got in. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I was so freaking excited. There's so much going through my mind right now. The first half of this video, I don't know how long that's going to be. I'm going to be talking about my whole experience at the premiere last night. I'm going to show you some pictures and videos. And then the second half will be my non-spoiler review of the film. Oh my gosh, this is really a special episode on this channel. I am so grateful for this opportunity. Shout out again to One Iota, to Universal, to everyone at the Abigail film for making this possible for the fans. Okay, guys, let's get into it. Okay, so I told you my story of how I got the ticket and everything. Okay, so the premiere was held in Westwood at the, I think it's the Regency Bruins Theater. No, this one was at the Fox Theater. I think the Regency Bruins was across, so it's at the Fox Theater. Amazing. I actually got to go to that theater for the, if you remember the Jesse Pinkman movie they did, it was called El Camino, for Breaking Bad. I got to go to that premiere a long time ago, and that was really fun. It was also in the same place. Such a great place, such a great theater for premieres. It was amazing. So for this one, what it was is, I think so they had a red carpet, right? When we got there, sorry, I'm trying to get my pictures ready. Okay, so when we got there, we saw them setting, the red carpet had already been set up, but it was kind of smaller, right? So I was like, I don't think sometimes they have the fans go on the red carpet, but I was like, I don't know, it looks kind of small. I think we're just gonna go directly into the screening, which I didn't care. I was like, dude, I don't care. We get it. I can't believe I'm seeing this movie at the premiere early before it comes out. I mean, it's come out today technically. Go check it out. I mean, gonna get into the movie later, but I was like, this is just, I don't even care. I even if we don't get to see the celebrities, oh, that changed later on. Okay, but I was just excited to be able to see the movies. So we go, and before, my mom and I, we were kind of wandering around because they had set up the Abigail stuff, as you can see, right there. They did the whole that's where the premiere was held. So I was all taking pictures and stuff in front of there, as I do. That was my outfit. And then this guy I noticed was kind of waiting outside, and he was kind of looking at me taking photos. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever, maybe he's here for the premiere too, maybe he's just a fan. And after we were done taking photos, the guy comes up to us and he was like, oh, hey, are you here for the premiere? I was like, yes, I'm so excited. I just got tickets from One Iota. And I was like, are you here too for the premiere? Did you also get tickets? And he was like, no, I wrote Abigail, I wrote the movie. And I was like, oh my God. So this was writer Stephen Shields who wrote the screenplay Abigail along. I think, let me get this information correctly here. I don't want to be giving. Yes. So Abigail screenplay by Guy Busick and Stephen Shields. So Stephen Shields was who I met. Let me get the picture really quick off my Instagram. By the way, my Instagram and TikTok are also just like my channel name, Sarah in the Universe, if you want to check out. If you want to just see the pictures a little bit better, because here I'm old-fashioned. I just show things through my iPad. Okay. Okay, so that was me. I can't really see, but yeah, that was me with Stephen Shields. Dude, he was so nice. the fact that he came up and he's like, oh, I saw that you were here taking pictures for the premiere, and he just came up to say hi, was like so nice. And then I was like apologizing. I was like, I'm sorry, I thought you were like a fan. Yeah. But he was just like, he said he was like, yeah, like I'm staying at a hotel like down the street, you know, so he was, you know, about to get ready for the premiere, and he was just so nice. Like we talked to him a little bit, and I was just telling him how excited I was for this movie, and he was like, hey, if you see me at the premiere, just say hi. You know, he was such a nice, humble guy, and I truly hope that Steven had like the best night ever, because everybody loved the movie. The movie was so incredible, as I'm going to get into. But Steven, small chance you're watching this, I really appreciate that we got to meet you and you came up to us like that. Like, that was so cool. It was so cool to meet you, and man, you wrote a freaking badass movie, and I hope you enjoyed your night. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see many more films written by you, because you did an incredible job. I was just amazed. I'm going to get into it more, but I just want to shout out like how like awesome that was to meet him like that. Like, it was so cool. It's such a great way to start what became a very, very fun night. So shout out to you, Steven, man. I hope you had a fantastic, fantastic night. Congratulations on your film. It was absolutely amazing. Okay, so that was what happened. I'm trying to go in order of like events that happened. So yeah, that was just fun. I can't believe I was like, oh my god, are you a fan too? And he's like, I wrote the film. Oh my god. He's so great though. He was so humble, so nice, such a great guy. Okay, so after that, we were trying to find like the line to get in, you know, to where the One Iota fans, because there was like, you know, there's a couple of different, first, you know, if you were, because, you know, Universal made the movie, so you have the fancy will call check-in, where anyone invited by the studios or anyone who worked on the film, they would go check in there, right? But for One Iota, completely different line. So we were trying to find that. It took us a while. Luckily, some guy told my mom and I where to go for that. So shout out to that guy too. He helped us. We would not have found the line, guys, if that guy didn't tell us. So we got in line, and we were like in a pretty good spot, like close up to the front. We had to wait like a couple hours like in line, because, you know, they kind of want you to line up early, so you're like ready to go into the theater, and they just have everyone there, so there's no like, hey, where did that person go, and the seats are all empty, you know. So we like lined up, got a good place. We had really good seats. We were in the orchestra section, literally row D, which is like what, like the fourth row or something. So close. Like it was really great. Okay, yeah, so we get let into the theater, they do security check. When we got in, they had this really amazing like photo op, you know, like lighting, really amazing photo op of Abigail. And it was so cool. It has these like bloody tutus and stuff. So we took pictures there. They had free unlimited popcorn and sodas, which was awesome and so generous of them. This is what the theater looked like when we got in. Abigail premiere. Whoops. Okay. Super, super awesome. Okay, so let me hop on to Pop Crave. I think Pop Crave was at the premiere. Pop Crave, I wish I saw who was running that account. You know, it's all like a mystery. I think they were there last night because they were posting videos. Let me get to it. Hold on. I'll just go on my account. Okay. And so yeah, first the fans got let in while the celebrities were doing the red carpet and, you know, taking their pictures, doing their interviews and all that. Okay. So we were just kind of hanging out, you know, waiting for things to happen. So I guess then like celebrities and the invited guests started coming in, and people started recognizing that the Scream cast was there, including Skeet Ulrich, Matthew Lillard, Mason Gooding, and Tony oh my gosh, I can't pronounce it. Revolori. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Ton of the Scream cast was there. Pop Crave has a video of them. They were like sitting in the back, so we were like sitting in the front. They had the fans sitting in the front, I guess, just because, you know, they don't want them going up to celebrities, but people still did that. I didn't do that in there because I'm pretty sure I saw David Arquette. I'm so sure I saw him sitting there. No one like said anything, but I turned him. I was like, Mom, that's David. I'm so sure it was him. So if it gets confirmed later, I know that was him. But I'm like, come on. If like other Screamcasts are like, he had to be. I know I saw him, but no one else pointed him out. But like literally, how amazing and cool is that the Screamcast, the OGs, and the new Screamcast were there to support Melissa. I mean, this was her Cinderella night, guys. I'm going to show you how she looked. Oh my gosh. This was her Cinderella night, and I was so happy that the Scream cast was there. They came out to support her on her big night, because this was just so great. This was so great. I couldn't believe that I was sitting there watching Abigail with like Melissa and the Scream cast and like all these people, the whole cast of the movie and the creators. That it's just such an unreal experience. Like, I can't say how grateful I am as such a huge fan of horror movies, of Scream, of Melissa, and all this stuff, to have gotten this incredible opportunity and for free. Like, I am just so incredibly grateful. Like, this was literally a Cinderella night for like horror fans. That was so great, right? Okay, so then like as the movie is about to start, I see a little girl running across in the front, I think with her like mom or someone. She's wearing this cute little pink dress, and it was Alicia Weir who plays Abigail, and I was telling my mom, I was like, Mom, there's Abigail. It was so cute. I think she was a little shy because there were so many people. Oh my god, I would be shy. I can't believe, and we're gonna get into her. She is such a star, but oh my gosh, that was so funny. And then Radio Silence came out with the producers, and they were like introducing the film to everyone, and then the cast started coming in. I saw Melissa Barrera, who, guys, can we, this is our Cinderella. This is our Cinderella. She is my final girl. She is my favorite final girl. Look at how beautiful, how stunning. I see Melissa Barrera coming into the back, and it's just, I couldn't believe she was there. She is so beautiful inside and out. Oh my gosh, that was so amazing. So right as Radio Silence introduces the film, and the cast comes in and they start it, and it was great. Now I'll get into my movie review in just a second. I just want to talk about what happened after the film. Okay, so the film ends. It was amazing. We had such a great time, and we start leaving. Now, like the cast are there sitting in the audience too, so I think everyone was kind of like trying to get to them, and I was like, look, I don't want to like go up to them when they're literally trying to leave. Like, if we're outside and people are going, okay. But so I tried to find, like, it was so hard getting out because like everyone was just like trying to get out. And so my mom and I went on the like outside aisles, and we got out like much more quickly. And then my mom tried to go find the restroom, but it was like so crowded. And then I don't know what happened. My mom, she just went outside. But I saw that like they were bringing Melissa out, and oh my gosh, there was like, everyone was crowding. All right, let me find, where's my video? Okay, so everyone was kind of like crowding, trying to get a selfie with her, and I just saw her. Guys, Melissa Barrera, first of all, we already know she's beautiful, but like in person, she is tall, beautiful, gorgeous, just emitting this loving, positive energy. She is just so gorgeous. One of the most beautiful women celebrities I have ever seen, inside and out. And she's a sparkly silver dress on. Oh my gosh, that is a movie star. And I just know, like, I'm gonna get into my review, but I just know she's gonna be such a huge, even more big movie star after this movie. Like, people just love her. They're like, Melissa. Oh, it was so amazing to experience. I have video clips that I'm gonna post on here and on my TikTok and Instagram after that I got. Like, I was so grateful. So, check those out if you want to see, more from the premiere. But so I turned my video on. Like, I just put a video on my phone. I didn't take pictures because I was like, my pictures always come out blurry. It's such a fast thing. So that's what I did. I just did it. I just put the video and Melissa like came up and that was great. So I was like, I'll just screenshot this later, and it was just so cool to do it. She was so nice to like, take selfies with everyone. There, I screenshot it. My face got kind of cut off, but I was like, I don't care, man. I would rather get her in the photo. Look how like beautiful she is. And then I don't know if you've seen my video, but she like waves after. She's such a sweetheart, guys. I mean, I already love Melissa Barrera for a number of reasons. She's incredibly brave. She is so amazing. She uses her platform for amazing stuff. She is beautiful. She is such a horror icon. She is the final girl. And, getting the chance to, kind of meet her last night was like amazing. And Melissa, thank you so much for taking time for the fans yesterday and taking pictures with all of us. You are so amazing and we love you so much. And wow, like that was how the night ended pretty much by meeting Melissa. I mean, she is the final girl, guys. She is the final girl. She's so amazing. So that was pretty much the premiere. I mean, I came home literally like, did that just happen? Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was it. I think that's all I wanted to say about the actual premiere, right? Let me see. Yeah, I think so. If I remember anything later. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll show like the cast, but everyone looked great. I mean, there's Catherine Newton with Melissa. I love her outfit too. Catherine Newton is also such a like horror girl icon. You know, she's got Freaky, Lisa Frankenstein, which I absolutely love. And now, you know, I love how they were both in this film. I'm gonna get into it, but oh gosh, so great. Okay. So let's actually get into my non-spoiler review of Abigail. Okay, this is a review part of the video. Thank you for making it with me here if you still are with me. Okay, so non-spoiler. Guys, Abigail is so good. It is so funny. It literally reminds me of Megan. If you guys watch Megan, Abigail reminds me of Megan. I think Abigail and Megan would be like besties. They'd be like killer besties. Like, it's just so cute. Alicia Weir, who plays Abigail, she's gonna be another horror icon for life. I mean, she is so good at that age, doing everything, the way she is like acting, her emotions. I was like, oh my gosh, like wow, like people are gonna be like shocked, and I just know she's gonna be an icon. I can see people doing the Abigail cosplays at conventions. She blew me away. She truly blew me away. She scared me. She made me laugh. There's even some scene she had me getting like all emotional. Alicia Weir is such a fantastic actress, perfectly cast for this role. I mean, there's just okay. Let me pull up the cast. Shout out to Google. You know, I always use Google to just get all the cast right there so I can see everybody. What I want to mention too, you know, sadly, Angus Cloud passed away last year. He is in this film. He was very funny, so great. And they did dedicate the film to him at the end, which I thought was really, really nice. So that was great. I mean, I'm going to say Melissa Barrera for the end to talk about, but the whole cast was great. Dude, I don't know what to talk about first. Let me just say, I didn't even know, like, maybe did I miss this in the trailer? I didn't know that Giancarlo Esposito was in this film. I'm telling you, we just got done talking about him, that he's going to be in Maxine. My guy is in everything, and I love him. That guy, keep collecting your checks, Giancarlo. He's such a fantastic actor. I just love seeing him in this. He's so good. Shout out to him. I believe he was at the premiere, too, but I didn't see him. Okay. I need to talk about my guy first. Dan Stevens, guys. Dan Stevens, let me just tell you, I've been a fan of this guy since the movie The Guest, and I also remember seeing him in Downton Abbey. Of course, he was in the live-action Beauty and the Beast. He played the Beast with Emma Watson. He was also in Eurovision, which is so funny. Guys, Dan Stevens in this film, this has to be one of my favorite, like, characters that he's ever played. He is so like gritty, funny, just, you know, I don't want to give any spoilers, but he's just so good. Like, I just know people are going to be raving about him after this movie. If you did, like, oh my gosh. And can I just say that I need more movies with Melissa Barrera and Dan Stevens together. Oh my gosh. I mean, but Dan was just, he blew me away. Like, you have to watch The Guest, guys. If you like Dan in this movie, you have to watch The Guest. He's so good in that. He's so good in that. Dan blew me away. He absolutely blew me away. This is one of my favorite characters he's ever played. I want Dan to do more horror. I want him to do more roles like this. He stunned me. Just absolutely blew me away. Okay. Yeah, Catherine Newton, as you guys know, like we said, she's also another horror queen, final girl, you know, Freaky, Lisa Frankenstein stuff. She's so great. And she was really funny in this movie. Her character is really funny and really cute. And I love what she brought to the movie. I loved her scenes with a lot of the characters. I love her scenes with Melissa Barrera. And she was so great. And if you're a fan of Kathy, you're really going to love her in this movie. She was just so good and so funny. And just what a cast, truly. Like, so good. And the whole cast was just so good. Everyone else in this film. But yeah, I want to focus on my girl Melissa Barrera. You know, this film is really going to solidify for Melissa Barrera's career that she is a leading lady in horror. If that wasn't already apparent with the Scream 5 and 6, it is absolutely apparent now. I mean, she can lead a horror movie, and I know she's going to lead so many more episodes. In fact, I really feel like they're going to have a lot of new horror franchises, like, you know, coming and asking Melissa, like, hey, you know, we want you to start, because she's just so in demand. People's reaction to her scenes, people's reaction after the movie, the way that, like I said, after the premiere, everyone's like, Melissa. People love her. She is a star in the horror genre, and you know, in Hollywood in general. You know, she's just so good. Her character in this movie, the way she played her, she reminded me a lot of like Black Widow. In fact, you know, I would love to see Melissa play like, you know how Marvel has these different realities and multiverse. I would love to see Melissa play Black Widow or some character like that, because she's just so good in this. Like when you see it, you're like, oh my gosh. She blew me away. I loved her scenes with Alicia Weir. So good. So good. Melissa just, oh, that's so good. The action is insane. The gore is insane. This is going to be one of the most bloodiest films you'll see, especially in the final act. Oh my gosh. So crazy, but I loved it. I don't go for gore like too much, but this film is crazy. It's just so crazy. You know, one thing I didn't really mention with, you know, Abigail, she's a vampire ballerina. I did a little ballet myself back in the day, you know, when I was a little kid too. So, you know, of course I love that. I was like, no, I need more vampire or just, you know, horror ballerina films in general. Like we had Black Swan with Natalie Portman. So good. I mean, you know, I would love to see like Natalie Portman's like Black Swan, and here's Abigail facing off. You know, Abigail totally. I love Natalie Portman, but Abigail totally taking her down. Like, I mean, this movie, I can't. You know, it's just, again, it's just so comedic, but there's also this. It's just very horror, and it's just a good mix. Radio Silence did an incredible job once again. They absolutely know what they're doing. It's such a great film. You're gonna have such a great time at the movies, you know, checking this out. Like, it's just so fun. And because it's a Universal movie, you know what I'm gonna say? I hope we get to see Abigail at Halloween Horror Nights. A maze of this film would be incredible. You know, this movie is not really a spoiler, but it takes place in a huge mansion. Can you just imagine Universal like creating like this mansion maze and just Abigail chasing all of us? Oh my gosh, they have to do it, right? They have to. I really hope they do. It's just I mean, Universal is really coming out with like all of the fantastic horror films these days, and there's a perfect opportunity to use it for their own event in the parks, and I'm so excited. I hope they do it. All right, I think was that all I want to say? I always say that, and then like after I make the video, there's like so much more. I'm like, I should have said that. So yeah, guys, Abigail is so great. See the movie. It's in theaters right now. Go check it out and go support all of these amazing people, guys. It is so worth it. So worth it. So I want to end on that, but I want to see if there's anything else I forgot to mention. Okay. I think that was it. I'm going to be posting, like I said, more from the premiere clips and stuff. You guys want to check that out. It's on my Instagram and TikTok, Sarah in the Universe. Sorry for the shameless plug. But guys, seriously, shout out to Universal. Shout out to One Iota. Everyone at Abigail Movie for having the fans, for including us at the premiere. I will never forget that night. It was magical. Melissa Barrera, I love you. You are the final girl. I will support you in everything and anything. And I also read that Melissa Barrera is interested in being in the new Scary Movie. You guys know what to do. You better cast her in that. So I just want to put that in there too. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. I cannot believe I got to attend the Abigail premiere. It was such a fantastic night. It was such a fantastic event. The movie I am so in love with. Please go check it out this weekend. Oh, you're going to love it. It's so good. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you love this video and you want to stick around in the universe, you can join our universe if you want. I do my weekly show in the universe every week where we talk about all these entertainment topics going on in the world. I do movie reviews, TV reviews, talk about just fandom, theme park stuff in general. So I'd love having you here. And for those of you who are already subscribed, thank you for staying subscribed and for checking out another video, guys. It's been a pleasure and an honor to have you again. Guys, I will see you very soon in my next video, okay? Take care, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy Abigail if you go out to see it. Thanks, guys, so much. I will see you soon.